everyone, welcome to your week 13, your Watch Me First for week 13. This week you have is what is called a data submission. Data submission is different for whether you're doing a qualitative research or a quantitative research. If you're doing a qualitative research, you actually don't even have to submit your data. You analyzing your data, looking at themes and everything is a part of the process, and so qualitative data is completely analyzed by you. If you are doing quantitative research, then you need to meet up with me to set up a spreadsheet so that you can submit your data, your coded data, and the statistical analysis that you need to do. I am going to put out some templates out there depending on as I am working through the IRB applications and everything else, so that I know what kind of statistical analysis most students are doing. I wanted to go ahead and open up the week 13 so that you have access to it, and I also wanted basically to put in the final research paper template. So if I look at the final research paper template, we already talked about your introduction, you already have that from your lit review, you already have your literature review, you already have feedback for it, and this is where your revised literature review goes. This is the section that you start writing. We're going to talk about your research design. I have put bullets so that it is easier in readability, but this is not going to be bullets. These are paragraphs that you actually put in, okay? Your research design, what is the purpose and rationale? Again, you're going to state it. Your hypothesis, null hypothesis, and the alternate hypothesis. Remember your chapter 7 of the Hull book, that's where this comes from. Your context and your participants is your location and describing your participants. Go back to your research document assignment, pull information out of it. So all the information that you need for this template is somewhere in one of the assignments that you have done. That is why you did all of those assignments. Confidential anonymity, you have that in your IRB application. You have feedback on your research document. That is what goes here. This is also where your IRB information goes in. The number of the IRB needs to be included, and the IRB approval needs to be in the appendix. So that is an important aspect of it. Risk information, all of those. Here is again your data collection instrument. Once again, go back to your research document, pull that information out, is going to come in here. And here is your data analysis, what analysis you are doing, assumptions. And so for qualitative studies, you have this one. For quantitative, it would be a bit different because you're going to have some tables and all of those things. And here are your results and discussions, limitations. You can start working on your limitations. Do not put all the headings. One of these headings is whatever pertains to you. Is it recommendations you put forward, or future work that you have to do, or what are the next steps? This is where it is, and this is your references for overall of the paper. When you're doing your research, results and discussion, remember to connect it back to the literature review. Okay? Let me open up the final research paper rubric. Please know that this is not due this week. I am just giving you these so that those who want to work ahead are more than happy. Can go ahead and work ahead. You have seen the first part of it in your intro to research, and you've also seen it at the literature review. So this is where it all comes in. It talks about the subject description, age, gender, SES, all of those characteristics, about the sampling to get the full points. About the instrument, everything over here is the full point. The procedures, informed consent, all of those, this is where it comes in. And then here is where your data is interpreted and connected to pre-existing evidence, which is where your lit review pack comes in. There is a presentation part of it. You will get information about it also. Please do not panic. And this is all about APA and everything. So what I just did was I put those out there for people who want to work ahead, can go ahead and work ahead. And I put some other documents to help you as you in your writing. This week, the only assignment you have is your data submission. That is all all that is there this week. I have just given this template for you guys to go ahead and start working if you want to. Okay, that is all for week 13. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Best of luck, guys.